Saturday, 08:49, 6 seconds here, 2024, 5th month, April, 18th day. There we are. Now, today, it's all upon Easy Off Oven Cleaner. Only costs $1 at the dollar store. And it cleans the rims better than any $40 bottle of rim cleaner purchased at the local auto parts store. Who would ever think? Who would ever think? I mean, it just came off with the toothbrush. It didn't even have to hardly press down and scrub anything. Nothing. Wax on, wax off. So these rims here, this one's a little cleaner because I put some soap and water on it. But if you look real close, that shit won't come off. That's all that brake dust and shit. Now on the ones on the other side, the rims over here, it's easier to see. See that shit in there and all that. Get just the right light angle, because these cameras don't really do justice for seeing stuff live up and but anyway, I'm gonna just lightly spray some on just to show what it's like, how easy it is. How easy it is to get it off. Here, let's put this camera here. And remember, it only cost $1 at the dollar store. Sure as hell beats $40 at the local market for some rim cleaner that doesn't really hardly even get the shit off as good as this shit does. Remember, the Sicily brother learned this from a YouTuber. The YouTuber said he did a comparison on all the different rim cleaners that there are, and then he said, and here's a $1 bottle at the dollar store for Easy Off Oven Cleaner. He said, which one cleans the rim better? The $40 bottle of expensive fucking let's get happy about this shit so we can enjoy some PurpleAss, or this easy fucking $1 little fucking shit? Which one needed the less scrubbing effort? It's amazing. So the Sicily brothers inspired to put up a YouTube video too, to pass the information around, except it's just going to be straight Easy Off Oven Cleaner. There ain't going to be no comparison. If you need to if a YouTuber needs to compare, that would be up to them. Only problem is these fucking hubcaps are fucking a bitch to get off. Need to have a curled bar is really what needs to go on. But I don't want to break it. Might have to get the curl bar though. That one just doesn't want to come off. So now I got to go get the car key, unlock the key, get into the tool chest, dig for it. What an inconvenience. But at least at, at, at least one won't be risking breaking the hubcap. I'm sure that's probably about $50 just to replace that fucker. If not, maybe $89. Someone on eBay might be selling it for cheap though. Let's see what we got here. Yep, let's get around the toolbox. I think the curled crowbar it's like a little miniature crowbar somewhere in here. There it is. Look at that. So the curled one. Yeah. Should be able to get it off now. All right. Get this. Just got to get it in here just right. Supposedly. Well, maybe it was. Put this one in. Put the straight one in, and then kind of. Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing with these hubcaps for these particular rims, man. These are a fucking bitch to get off. But at the same time, it also ensures that they're never gonna fall off. Never. These things are on there. Oh God. Wow. Okay. I can see it already. Now, one just has to be, just not be afraid just to pop it a bit. Just put the crowbar right here, and then just kind of like that. Pops right off now. Nothing gets broke. So that was the trick. Now, so one can see how smegly that looks. A little more smegly in there, all the inside and all that shit. So, just gonna be just simple oven cleaner right here. Just shake the bottle up. Don't have to put a whole lot on either. And if one's environmentally concerned, one could put this shit on at home, let it soak in for 2 hours, just put a little bit on, and then drive to the car wash and use the toothbrush just a little bit, and fuck. So this is what it's like. The sprayer on these nozzles have a nice wide spray, so it's really somewhat easy. Don't have to put a whole lot on, but it is nice to get the crevices, so sometimes a lot goes on just by getting it at the different angles. Woo! That shit fucking is toxic as fuck to breathe though. Ugh. Nasty. So I just sit there and stare at the rim for a while on the camera. So now, just let that soak on there for a couple hours. Or however long, you know. It went a couple hours yesterday on the other one. In fact, the brother forgot all about it. He was off all into other things and forgot, and then remembered. Oh shit! I forgot the oven cleaner on the fucking. I got on the front rim out in the car. So that was this one right here. That came out. I was all concerned. I was like, God, I hope it isn't all dried, stuck on, and it won't come off. I wonder if it ruined the rim and all that shit. I put the toothbrush on. It was like, oh well. Fuck. There was nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. It could have stayed on there for probably fucking 12 hours. Because you know, the oven cleaner, they say you can spray this shit in the oven leave it in the oven overnight. It says 8 hours. And when you go to clean it off, I mean, it just rubs right off. It ain't going to dry out. Maybe after couple months it'll probably dry out. Anything naturally starts to evaporate, so it's a natural law. So now that the brother, this is actually a double education, how to pop these center caps off on a 1995 Mercury Grand Prix or Grand Marquis. Just got to put the straight crowbar in there, and then just careful though. If it's just if it's at the right angle, the crowbar could hit the paint on the car and chip the paint, and then there'll be a rust spot there. You have to go get some of that auto touch-up paint. So just kind of be careful with that one. Put the hand in the way or something, and then put it in there just kind of deep and just pop it, and that thing should pop right off. Put some leaves on the ground underneath it if there's cement there, because it'll scratch the fuck out of the plastic chrome shit if it hits the ground just right. But if not, no big deal. Who cares, right? Anyway, so then just look at that, just popped right off. That was wonderful. Then we'll go to the back rim and have the same action. Search for the little, wherever it is. Where's the little jimmy? Now it would suck if the jimmy hole was facing down. Now there's not enough room to put this crowbar if it was facing toward the ground, but one could easily just turn the car on and put it in drive and align the planets and stars up and pop the crowbar in, and then I see, just put the leg in front of it. One could just kind of catch it with his leg at the same time and pop it, and that way it won't go all over the ground and scratch the fuck out of it. Just kind of see, we got to get the right camera angle at this so we can see what's going on. There we are. And then just pop. Oh, just a little bit. See, like that? That fucker just come right on off like there, like it's fucking made to come off that way. Just maiden. It was a maiden voyage. Made in Japan, made in Korea, made in China, made in Malaysia. Oh, look, made in America. Lovely maiden. Now, that's a lovely maiden. So, we might want to put this in the center of the magazine. Main attraction. It's a centerfold. Center. Look at the center. All right, and then just get the $1 oven cleaner from the dollar store. Just spray the rim with oven cleaner. Save $40, and it actually gets it off. Quite easy. Would you like to get it off too? Yeah, look at that. don't have to worry about the plastic nipple right there where the air valve goes. It didn't seem like it wrecked it. Maybe just be a little careful with it. Get it. Woo! Now the real trick's gonna be is pulling the whole fucking wheel and rim off and turn it around the other way and spray the oven cleaner on the back side of the rim. But that'll be for another day when the tires get rotated. Have to plan that all out and have it be an all-day affair like that. So I'm sure it'll clean those fucking insides of those fucking rims like no fucking tomorrow. They'll look like fucking spanking fucking shiny ass fucking metal and only use 25 cents worth of stuff. And it actually gets stuff off. So here's the back rim. Gotta shake the bottle, keep everything shook up. Now that everything knows that it functions wonderfully, brother, just getting spray happy. Just get the shit on there, and it's gonna be an all-day affair, right? Just get it on. and then getting in a hurry, the fucking fumes go all over the fucking place, and it ain't nice to breathe. This fucking oven cleaner is fucking toxic as fuck. But like I say, sometimes it's the sickest talk that gets things cleaned up. The sickest. That's the sickest talk. The toxins. The deepest sinful talk conversation gets shit cleaned up the easiest. That could be a universal principle. Think on that. Don't be afraid to just let it out, man. Right? There's a whole neighborhood waiting for the change. The change is. There's a whole neighborhood waiting for the changes. And everybody has a neighborhood where they live. One could be the block watch captain. Who's the local block watch captain here? But most of these subject matters only just come out in the spur of the moment, improvised. Where if one was just to sit here and figure out and think all the different things one could say, it really doesn't come to mind. It only comes to mind right there in the spur of the fucking moment. Just let it out right there. Don't have to memorize it. Don't have to write it in a fucking book. Whenever it's needed, it just comes out. Just let it out right then and there. One thinks, oh my God, I gotta remember what was said so I can write a book on it, sell it, make $1 million and be famous and all that shit. And that's not the way the universe functions. It doesn't naturally function like that. When it's needed, it comes up and comes out, and then it cycles around, and don't have to remember it. There's an old saying one said a long time ago. The brain is for creativity. It's not there for memory. But if one fills it with a bunch of memories, then now there's no more creativity. But even that's a fucked up word when it's looked into. I guess a more proper phrase would be, it just is what it is. Change is. Change come over my body and it doesn't leave me anymore. Changes. That's Rob Halford from Judas Priest. The change is. Sounds like the name of the next porn video. Changes. Look, starring Obama as president. Change is coming. Changes. Shall we take a chance on changes? What's this wee stuff, paleface? I didn't vote. I didn't vote for you, and I didn't vote. I didn't vote for you, nor did I vote. And for that matter, I didn't even vote at all. I'm not a follower. I'm an independent fucker. I can figure everything out. What the fuck I need you for? Tell me what the fuck to do. Anyway, so that's that. So we washed the tires. Look how nice the tires look. With just regular water and a deep, heavy elbow grease scrub. Look at that. Didn't have to put no black magic on it to make them look shiny and poisoned. They look somewhat brand new, just regular. I wonder if the fucking oven cleaner will actually clean the fucking tires too. They'll probably fucking evaporate all the oil out of them, though, eventually. Because that's what that shit, it's like alcohol. It'll fucking dry shit out. No use drying the tires out. Want to keep as much oil in them fucking tires as possible, because that's what keeps them flexible and pliable and makes them last a long time. But I guess every once in a while, I guess it probably wouldn't hurt just to put a thin coating on it, scrub it real quick, and rinse it off. I guess it really wouldn't that be bad. I'm thinking it'd probably clean the fucking sidewall of the tires real fucking good. I would imagine. But we'll save that for another day experiment. The tires are already cleaned up. It's pretty much as best as they. This one could use a little extra. Yeah. Yeah. The brother's thinking, I mean, a little bit of dirt on the tires isn't that big a fucking deal. I mean, you ain't gonna see it till you get up close to it, and you're like, From a distance, one would never know. I mean, the tire looks fairly new looking, just from a distance. That's all anybody's gonna really see it from anyway. I need to get a close-up look. Look, God, there's dirt in between the specks there on that tire. You're driving down the street, walking down the street, you're about 10, 15, 20 foot from it, maybe close up. When you pull up the side, you're 2 foot to look down, you pull up somebody's side at the stoplight, look at their front tires, it ain't gonna be like you're looking too long, because one's gonna be looking all around, because you never know when this drunk driver gonna come across the way. Or scared that someone's gonna honk the horn, the light turned green, you spent 2 more seconds than usual at the light before stepping on the fucking throttle. So usually the focus is all at the intersection with peripheral vision all around it, rather than looking down at the ground at someone's tires. God, those look kind of dirty. They weren't cleaned as thoroughly as they could probably be cleaned, right? I mean, the things that worry the human population, the things that cause humans to worry about shit. Or is that over worry? I'm worrying too much on this shit. Everything's a little bit over sanitized. And the old saying is, you know, the kids that play in the dirt are healthier than kids that aren't allowed to play in the dirt. Because the dirt has all kinds of microbiomes already naturally in the dirt that get into the skin, into the bloodstream, that keep the kid healthier than the kid that's fucking bleached, fucking soaped up with fucking white fucking sanitized all the shit, including hand sanitizer all over his fucking skin. The kids, those kids are fucking weak and sick because they didn't want to participate in some of the changes, dirty shit, the all natural dirty stuff. They didn't want to participate in it. Afraid to talk. They were afraid to talk dirty. And so the universe said, well, fuck you, you ain't living. You're afraid to get down to earth here, play around in the dirty talk? Well, fuck you. You can absorb back in the ground, turn into dirt for someone else to live longer. Imagine that shit. Can you imagine that? The whole population has been turned into a sanitized fucking sick bucket. Not the whole population, most of them. So now it's just a matter of bringing dose of reality in and get grounded. Don't be afraid to play around in the mud and the dirt. Walk around town with dirt all over their fucking clothes. It's really not that big a deal now. But I guess if one was living on the street and they had no choice but to roll in the fucking dirt all fucking day without a fucking nice dip in the shower, now that would suck. Especially with all the poison food that's fed, you know, it's just naturally out the sweat glands. You can't get all that fucking poison it sweats out. It just stays all over the top of the skin for months and months and months and months, and the teeth are rotting out, the toes are falling off, all because one has to be forced to live on the street because they're not complying according to what someone else wants them to fucking do. It's amazing how the circuitry functions like that. Can one follow the electric path in the circuit to figure out where the disconnect is so that one can get the radio to function again? Inquiring minds want to know. Anyway, so that's that. And then the next video is that let them set for a couple hours. Then we'll watch and we'll see live stream right on the video how easy that shit, all that nasty ass rim crap that wouldn't normally come off, it just comes right to fuck off, just like cleaning an oven. It'll be spick and span clean, naked as a jaybird's baby's ass, like it was brand new spanking, just born and porn again. So remember, if you want to make it great, make it great again. Get born and porn again. Team Biden and Trump. And remember, Throw some Russell in there too. Later.